Hello and welcome back to my tarot corner. So as you can see, my hand is in a cast. I can't even put rings on because my hands are so puffy. And on Sunday I'm going to arrive to the orthopedic clinic in order to make a decision on whether or not I'll need a surgery, which I really do hope that I won't, but I cannot tell because my elbow does feel like it's moving inside my inside the cast when I move my hand too much. So I'm doing my best not to move the hand, but sometimes I really do need to. Anyway, this reading is going to be around Harry's book and his insistence on making that book published on November or December, whenever he meant to, despite the fact that Penguin Random House did think about delaying that book, and there were all sorts of talk about delaying the book even beforehand. But I must remind you all that Harry made a 5 books deal, and he did say that the most damning information will come out after the Queen dies. So I believe that he really wants to settle scores with his family and make that book published, and that it won't be such a good book. So let's start by saying my disclaimer. This is a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumptions and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So Harry's book, what will happen with Harry's book? So I'm collecting the cards now, and because these, like the tarot of opposition, are two-sided cards, it doesn't really matter if I get them on the upright or on the reversed side, because these cards are dual cards, but still I'll need to spread them in a way. So let's start with collecting them. Maybe by the time this cast is done, I'll know how to spread them like this beautiful, can't remember the name right now. One moment. Yes, this beautiful fan. Now just did a really bad movement with my hand, but this is more like it. Okay, so I'm looking into Harry's book and what will happen with Harry's book. So this will be the first card, and this will be the second one, and let's take this one as the third one. So the answer is the 5 of Swords upright. So the 5 of Swords upright is a card that speaks about the need to take action. And no matter what action he will take, no matter what decision he will make, it will be bad. This is a card that says that you cannot sit on the fence. You have to take action. You have to make a decision. But unfortunately, all options are bad. If you don't publish the book, then you will get maybe some kind of fine from the publisher's house. If you do publish the book, you'll probably be an outcast by your family. So all decisions are bad here. But this card says you have to take a decision, and you cannot wait for others to take the decision for you. It shows fear of getting hurt. It shows being isolated and unsatisfied from whatever he has. It shows that he looks for someone else that will take the choice for him. Maybe his wife, maybe the publisher, but he is letting others make the decision. He's in a dilemma on whether or not to publish that book. On this side, we get the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is a card of disappointment from reality. And when it is in the reverse position, we see a person that is not only unsatisfied from reality, but is also afraid of failure, especially in everything that is connected to money. That he's avoiding this decision because he is afraid. He is making bad choices, so whatever choice he will make, it probably will be the bad one. He's avoiding making those decisions. He's stuck in one place, and he's paying the price for past mistake. This is what he's doing right now. And as you can see, the person here is turning his back to the Five of Swords man. So he doesn't want to see that he needs to make that decision. He doesn't want to know that if he does make that decision, whatever decision he makes, it will probably cause him loss and failure. So this book is doomed no matter what. And on the other side, we have another upside down card, and that is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is about taking your destiny in your own hands. That's when it is in the upright position. But when it is in the negative position, we see a person that is going through upheaval of faith. And this is what happened right now. That the changes that happened are bad changes. That he believes that things should happen by themselves. He lets others to decide for him. He is unwilling to make a change that is for the better. He's unwilling to change, and because of that, he is going through upheaval of faith, and everything that is going not on his way. Now, in the middle card, it will tell us whether it is going to publish the book or not. And what I'm getting here is the Star. So the Star upright tells me that this is a card that is not a yes or no answer. This is a card of a maybe with tendency towards a yes. And this card, might I remind you, talks about Pandora box. And Harry's book is a book that is going to open all of those Pandora boxes, all of those secrets from the royal family that the royal family doesn't want him to open up. So the answer, in my opinion, is yes, that he is going to do that, and it's going to be rather a bad decision for him. It will not succeed. It will not succeed financially. It will only cause upheaval of faith, and everything will not go on his way. Now, this is a special tarot deck that is called the Living Light cards, but it can also be used as an oracle deck. So I decided to use this as an oracle deck for Harry and see what we get. And we get here assimilation. So this card has some a few ways to read it. And what I'm looking at is the contrary card, way of reading this card, and it says the disappointment, resentments, fear, and pain that you carry from your past are keeping you from a sense of fullness, happiness, and wholeness. Accept those historic parts of you that were that you had set aside. Let yourself know that whatever it was, it was. Embrace those parts of you with unconditional acceptance. So this card is calling Harry to accept whatever happened. It's in the past. Let himself be happy with what he has right now. Accept that those historic parts of him are pieces that he can put aside. Put aside his disappointments, his resentments, his fear, and embrace those parts of himself that are with unconditional acceptance. So it is a very good advice for Harry in regard for this book, and I do hope that he decides not to publish the book, but as I said, it looks like he will. Okay, so this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. I'll see you in the next one. Share the video. And that's it for today. Bye.